السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري ويسر لي أمري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. بسم الله. I just want to read something that I wrote to you guys, that I wrote on my Facebook years ago. So it's sad that unless we scroll up and down our phone book, friends list, or what have you, only then will you acknowledge God's impact on your life, or the impact that should be saved for Him. Not a single contact is useful if compared to the might and power of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I was thinking about how horrible of a person I've been lately, or at least in terms of religious obligation, that I didn't feel worthy in front of my Lord. With all that He granted me, I was ungrateful. With the path that He paved for me, I complained. I went to bed last night with a very heavy heart, with warp speed thoughts through my mind of this life. There was this pang of guilt between every thought. I was looking outside my window and quivered at the realization that I should not have the audacity to stand in front of my Lord. And yet I did. There was good news in this very sad and unfortunate realization. The piling mountains of imperfections and sadness, the regret, is what magnified the beauty of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The regret and the sadness is what allowed me to appreciate and acknowledge His beauty and His perfection. There was something else, though, something I struggled to contemplate. God's mercy. SubhanAllah, of all His names and attributes, His mercy is a concept I will never be able to wrap my thoughts around. It was quite embarrassing yet refreshing to know the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The fact that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala overshadows the entire universe and is closer to us than we are to our jugular vein is so surreal. He has all the knowledge of all the thoughts so deep that we as humans hide from our consciousness and suppress it to our subconscious. Yet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is aware. And yet He's still the most merciful. SubhanAllah, with all the knowledge of our infinite flaws, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promises to pardon every sin except that of associating a deity with Him. Ya Allah is just so surreal. The only word to describe such a sensation is just surreal. Oh Allah, I have so much to ask for, but the audacity to ask for so little or nothing at all. Oh Allah, be my best friend, be my Khalil, be the friend that I turn to, be the source of comfort I seek, and be the inspiration towards what makes me a better person. Oh Allah, the worst thing of both worlds is the humiliation in front of You. And yet sometimes I can't get that feeling out of my system. While You are the most forgiving, I sin. While You are the healer, I cause pain from the inside. While You are the source of might, I am my own weakness. I guess this status is what I've been feeling lately. This constant azab in my heart that I'm just not doing or not serving enough. The feeling of shyness before my Lord. Oh Allah, while I write this, I am well aware that You love Your worshippers and that you will forgive us for our countless sins. But oh Allah, that doesn't mean that we should sin carelessly, given your mercy and love. Oh Allah, protect us from sin. Protect us from our heart and preserve our hearts with purity, love, steadfastness, kindness, and all of the wonderful things of this life and the hereafter. O Allah, be the strand of hope that lies in our every vein. Be the strength behind every beat of our hearts. O Allah, be in every thought that lies in us when we are conscious, unconscious, and even within our subconscious. Allahumma ajirna min khizyak. Allahumma ajirna min khizyak. Allahumma ajirna min al-nar. Allahumma ajirna min kulli amali yuqarribuna ila al-nar. Allahumma adkhilna al-jannata ma'a al-abrar. إليك يا عزيز يا غفار. اللهم يا واصل المنقطعين أوصلنا إليك. Have a wonderful, protective Monday. It was Sunday the day I wrote this. And please keep me in the pit of your prayers, as you are all constantly in the core of mine. That honestly reflects a lot about about how I've been feeling the past couple of weeks, to be honest. And I saw this status and I was like, this is an embodiment of my thoughts, and it's just what I've been feeling, really, this heaviness. I don't know, I feel like maybe the cloudiness of just the corruption of the dunya just kind of got me to just sit down and contemplate with my thoughts. But this status was written 5 years ago or so, and I feel exactly the same way. اللهم آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. I'm gonna end it here, and والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. السلام عليكم.